Hello! Jeremy is in the black trunks. First thing we should note, look at the blue trunked dude. Look at how huge that dude's bicep is. He's either eating some super nutritious pad thai the world has never seen before, or he's eating the same horse meat Alistair Overeem was. Get it? He's on steroids. Blue attempts a teep but has minimal flexibility, shows stiffness telegraphing a strike, and overall speed of delivery could use work. Easily got by Jeremy. Jeremy attempts a wild hook which was easily intercepted. Let's look at something similar actually. Cody Garbrandt's technique in a different yet similar instance. Notice how he pulls the leg in and simultaneously leads forward, generating force for an overhand cross. It travels a shorter distance, thus gives the opponent less time to react, is less telegraphed, and at that distance is simply harder to block than a hook. Of course, different kick, different stance, and Cody Garbrandt's boxing in the UFC is on another level, so mimicking this of course won't be the same, and might actually put you in a dangerous position, which we will see in another segment. Jeremy is calm and the blue trunked dude is having trouble landing strikes, as the stiffness from his excessively muscled frame is literally telegraphing everything. He has not been able to hit Jeremy with anything. Even here, only hitting guard. Yo, just look at this dude's lats and abs. Like, look at the line his shoulder makes when it meets his tricep. This dude straight up looks photoshopped. Someone needs to call USADA or maybe even Marvel Comics, cause this dude straight up looks like an action figure. Jeremy attempts to set up with his lead and throws an overhand, to which it slipped, and Jeremy appears to have noticed that part way, or maybe he was even expecting to do this, doing it intentionally, but nonetheless, it helps him set up for a very clean roundhouse. Look at that fluid snap. It isn't forced, it isn't stiff, it naturally flows out, thus efficiently snaps his mass through his kinetic chain. Very well done. Jeremy clearly highlighted here the significance of mind over muscle mass, and really, Blue clearly refined his muscles through weight training without taking into consideration the functional aspect when developing those muscles, thus inflexibility and stiffness in his kinetic chain, reducing his overall power and literally telegraphing every strike. The next clip features Yury in blue. Despite both fighters being very young, this was actually a very beautiful watch because it clearly highlights an overexcitement from the one in black, whilst Yury remained very calm, composed, and focused on his technique.
Давай, лицо, догоняй. На холод! До конца лицо, давай!
This instance is beautiful. Black caught the leg, pulled it in, leaned forward, and threw an overhand almost hitting chin. It was close, it was good, and it could have been very dangerous for Yury, but Yury rolled it off his shoulder, whilst also stifling him with his lead hand, mitigating much of the possible force, and with Black's back leg off the ground with his mass coming forward, there was nothing he could do to avoid that car crash of a cross. Yury's composure and technique are worthy of praise, as he did not get sucked into the overexcited flurry Black came at him with. Thus, he highlights the importance of composure and technique over force. And so, yeah, in this clip, Oussama highlights the importance of being Oussama. Wrecked.